We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Been a big game for Ben Gordon. He has 17 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
Yeah, Clark, he's had a great presence defensively. He's thrown off their rhythm on several occasions. You know, when you have the speed that Kemba Walker does, it's very tough for defenders to stay in front of you. Then you add the incredible ball handling skills. You can see why he blossomed last year.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hi, gentlemen. For the Sacramento Kings, a lot of rookies, and not just among the players. A new first-time majority owner, a new rookie GM, and Mike Malone, a first-time head coach. New blood taking over. But for all three, extensive experience in assisting roles, whether assistant coach, assistant GM, or minority ownership. So guys, despite being new to the lead role, none of them lack for experience.
Thanks, Doris. We'll see how they do. Steve, you mentioned Walker's speed and tight handle. Last season, he did a much better job, Clark, of taking advantage and then finishing around the rim.
Yeah, I think in his second season, he was able to figure out how to adjust to the NBA size. And one thing he's always done well is take care of the basketball. The way he keeps it on a string, really got a rush hour type handle. Very steady with the ball in his hands and never lacks for confidence either.
6 on the shot clock. Henderson passes to Kid Gilchrist. Misses off the right iron.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
And Thompson kicks to Cousins. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
The Bobcats have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half.
Well, the business of the NBA in pretty good stead. The Kings sold back in May for a record price of $525 million, and the Seattle group had offered even more. Team value certainly on the rise around the league. Better arenas, more lucrative TV contracts. Part of the reason that's the case.
And back to the bidding war for the Kings with the great offer from the Seattle group. Steve, do you think there's a chance the league could expand to Seattle?
I think so, especially with that tremendous offer that the Seattle group put forward. And now the new CBA, it's made it much more favorable for the owners. I think in the next few years, we will see at least one expansion team, maybe 2.
It's stolen by Jefferson. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Here's Henderson. It's hauled in by the Kings. Thompson up top, defended by Zeller. Thompson dishes to Vasquez. Cousins. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. And it's 6 points for DeMarcus Cousins. Charlotte in total control. Walker gets a screen from Zeller. Walker goes in. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Walker's got 9.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. The Bobcats making a change here. Cousins, the pass to Mbamute. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thomas kicks to Mbamute. And it's sent back by Henderson. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Charlotte making a switch here. Biombo's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
Well, when you look at DeMarcus Cousins, you see the talent, you see the rebounding ability. I think the disappointing part about his game is that he doesn't shoot a high field goal percentage, which means that it's basically about shot selection. A big guy with that kind of talent, he should be shooting well above 50%.
Outside Thomas. And Cousins kicks to Landry. McLemore lets it go with the 3. The shot no good. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-4 run. Sessions with it. Now defended by BOBCATS.
You know, going back to Cousins, I think aside from upping his field goal percentage, he's also got to cut down the turnovers. I mean, it comes down to decision making, being solid, not trying to make hero plays. If he can improve that, I think he could really anchor this team offensively. Well, you know, this last offseason, the Bobcats announced their intention to change the team name to the Hornets, reclaiming the name of the original Charlotte franchise that left for New Orleans in 2002.
And now Sessions running the floor all by himself. Count that one. Sessions has got 5 points now this quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bobcats.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities and scoring some easy baskets.
Kid Gilchrist dishes to Zeller. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Sessions. Now the feed to Henderson. That ball's great assist by Ramon Sessions. Henderson's got 10. And just like New Orleans chose a name, the Pelicans, that has local significance, the Hornets, a historical reference to Charlotte's rebellious fighting spirit during the American Revolution.
Oh, man, what a play.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively, it has all been working for them today.
Salmon's no luck.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
And so it looks like the Bobcats will retain possession here. Kemba Walker is checked in for the Bobcats. .46 seconds left to play in the third. And Sessions kicks to Walker. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Walker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today. I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
No, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for now.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
Charlotte making some changes. Jefferson comes in for Zeller. And it's Henderson for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And he ends up missing both free throws. It's been all Bobcats. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Shots good by Walker.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Henderson kicks to Walker. 3 seconds left. No good there. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And Sacramento has possession. Thomas kicks to Fredette. Pass to Patterson. Now the dish to Fredette. Thomas. Sacramento moving it around. He feeds it to Patterson. Inside. Stolen by Haywood. Now here's Gordon. Defended by Fredette. It's good from Gordon on the assist by Haywood.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And Patterson kicks to Thomas. Salmons dishes to Fredette. There's the pass to Hayes. Stolen by Haywood. Sessions against Thomas. On the wing, Ben Gordon. Can't get it to go. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Salmons passes to Patterson. Back to Thomas. To the inside. Here's Hayes. And too long on the shot.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
Taylor kicks to Haywood. He dishes it to McRoberts. Taylor The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Dishes it to Hayes. He kicks to Selmans. Hayes the pass to Thomas. Feeds it to Patterson. Fredette with it. Haywood covering. Pass to Fredette. Now Hayes. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by McRoberts. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And Sessions kicks to Gordon. 18 feet out. And he drops that one in. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find some, you're right. Selmans kicks to Fredette. Passes it to Hayes. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
And the Bobcats with possession here. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Outside Gordon. He passes to Sessions. Kicks it to Taylor. Shoots the three. Charlotte gets it back. Tries yet again. Can't capitalize inside. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Selmans dishes to Hayes. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
And Sessions kicks to Haywood. Taylor, the feed to McRoberts. That is good. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Fredette, the pass to Selmans. He feeds it to Thomas. Hayes, there's the dish to Fredette. The pass to Hayes. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for the Kings. Taylor kicks to Gordon. Right side Gordon from 12 feet out. Sacramento grabs the miss.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And it's blocked by Gordon. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. McRoberts dishes to Taylor. Pass to Gordon. From 13, Gordon with another miss. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gordon's got 6 in the quarter.
He had almost a free run to the hoop that time, Kevin. I mean, that was too easy.
Selmans passes to Hayes. He dishes it to Patterson. He kicks it to Selmans. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
Back to Taylor. That ball's great assist by Ramon Sessions. Sessions has got 4 assists in the game. Marcus Thornton on the wing. He's covered by Sessions. Fredette kicks to Patterson. Dishes to Fredette. Feeds to Selmans. Pass to Patterson. Back to Thornton. Sacramento gets it back. Second chance shot. And the rejection by McRoberts. Here's Patterson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Ben Gordon. The Kings have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Thomas dishes to Patterson. Selmans. And Patterson kicks to Thomas. Kings moving the ball around. Back to Patterson. Passes it to Selmans. The feed now to Patterson. Stolen by Haywood. And here's Sessions. Back to Taylor. Kicks it to Henderson. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Haywood. Some solid defensive work there from Chuck Hayes.
Probably time to just say it, guys. This game is over.
I think you're right on target there.
Shot is blocked, but he stays with it. There's the dish to Patterson. Thomas kicks to Patterson. Thomas. He passes to Patterson. Clock at 6. Back to Thomas. He feeds it to Patterson. And the pass to Thornton. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Boy, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
Now Walker. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of